Hello everybody, welcome back to one of my videos. Honestly, no, I'm not even gonna say welcome back. I've been gone for so long, but we're not talking about that. So, I don't know if anyone got excited as much as I did. 3 hours ago, Mass Effect released a new trailer. Now, I know, like I said, I've been gone for a minute, and I just want to make this video because I want to talk about my theory for Mass Effect. And what their whole franchise is going to be, and what I was doing is I was angrily, quickly trying to type a comment in the section just so I could be like, boom, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going down. I can accurately deduce everything. I'm not going to show you the trailer. I'm going to link the trailer down in the description below, and I want everyone to just go watch it and take your time, go do that real quick. Hold on. I'm assuming everybody's back now. Hopefully you pause the video, you watch the trailer. So first things first, I want to talk about, and we can keep going back and forth. I'm not going to put the trailer in the video. You guys can just go watch it for yourselves. But if you notice in the video, there are white cylinders, a female N7 character, and there's a lot of wind. I'm going to say my theory real quick. I think that this N7 character is either Liara or Miranda Lawson. Liara Tassoni or Miranda Lawson. Why? If you notice, the white cylinder containers look a lot very white, black, and orange. Hold on. I know you're immediately thinking, oh, it can't be Cerberus, I think it's Cerberus, but it's not Cerberus. We can accurately deduce that the canon ending, I know a lot of people are going to get mad with this, I'm so sorry, but we can accurately deduce that the canon ending is the Destroy ending, because that's the only ending where Shepard is still alive and the mass relays are destroyed. And remember, that's the universe we're living in. That's the universe that exists. Now, Cerberus has been working with Reaper Tech ever since the beginning of everything. So we know that Cerberus is broke. That being said, if Cerberus has no finances, it has no money, it has no income, then we can accurately say that they probably sold the company or it got bought out by somebody else, hence the logo change. Also, it hints to the fact that they're selling something completely different. We notice that the N7, the character that we see, which I think is either Liara or Miranda, I don't know, we have no clue if that's right or wrong, but I will try to sway you to my side, convince you a little bit. I think that what we saw in the background, they obviously weren't weapons, they weren't a threat, they completely moved past it. I also know that this is a 34-second trailer. Only about 20 seconds is something that we can actually use. We can actually use 20 seconds of what we see. That's pretty cool. However, why not release a 3-minute trailer? Because they obviously are leaving details for us to talk about. That's the last thing I'm going to say about that. White cylinders, orange and white logo, orange and black logo, small little things. It's there. They put it in there. It's obviously Cerberus, but not Cerberus. I think it was bought out by a different company because due to the Reaper Tech exploding, it all being gone, the mass relays being destroyed, they had no money. They had nothing like that. So what they had to do is they had to sell the company to somebody, and who are they going to sell it to? We don't know. That's something that's going to happen, in the game. There's going to be some lore on that, but that's my theory on that. I'm going to keep this video there, so if anything's right, I'm totally copping a dub. Okay, so Miranda and Liara Tassoni. Why those two? If you know the games, if you pay attention, those two aren't really too far-fetched. It's not FemShep. I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, it's FemShep. It could only be FemShep. It's FemShep. It's not FemShep. I know, because that means that they would have to canonically make Commander Shepard a woman. And I don't think they're ever going to pick a gender, because then that would ruin the playstyle if they're one character or the other. Now, as far as I'm concerned, they haven't. If they have, it could be FemShep. Slap FemShep in there. I apologize. I don't think they're ever going to make the gender of Shepard a man or a woman. I shouldn't have said it like that. I don't think there is never going to be a gender. Also, I heard that the storytelling on the female side is amazing. And come on, let's be honest. You want to romance Garrus Vakarian. So go play a playthrough as a female. Cop a dub, spend 300 hours, get a perfect Paragon or Renegade ending, have fun. Cool fun fact, did you know Renegade actually is less played than Paragon? Like 80% of the community plays Paragon. That is insane. Anyway, with Miranda and Liara being the N7, is it really that far-fetched to assume so? Let's talk about it a little bit. So we know that those two characters consistently are following who? Cerberus. Now we notice the white containers. We notice, a female body, at least someone's canon. Obviously, the first jump is going to be Liara, straight up. But what would connect everything in such an interesting way would be Miranda. Those two females follow Cerberus everywhere. Now, another statement I want to say to connect all of this together is if you notice in the cutscene, they pull out a pistol. I know this is a small detail that not a lot of people are going to follow me with or follow me on, but if you notice throughout the games, any main cutscene where someone picks up a specific weapon, like literally, like if you play the cutscene over and over and over again, they have one weapon. Those are the only two characters that always have a pistol. I know. You're going to be like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you even bring that up as a detail? It's not even something I should pay attention to. But I think every small detail that we think about matters. All right. And it's also very important to note that everything that we've seen so far has been connected to another person or another place or another thing or something like that. Everything makes sense. That's the thing with the storyline. Everything has a theme. Thane's an assassin. He dies in an assassin way. Everything has... I'm sorry. I can't even thought about that. Now I want to talk about the Wind. Where is she? Where is this character, this N7 character? And why are they an N7? I'm going to talk about both those things, and hopefully I knocked every single one of these on the head, and I hope none of the community gets mad at me, because this is just a theory. This is my thoughts on it. I don't know if it's right or wrong. There could be no way of knowing. So where are they? I think they're on Mars. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're on Mars. Why? Well, I think the explanation for it makes a lot of sense, but if you can't already assume as to why, I don't know I'm just kidding. I think that they're on Mars because they are still searching for a way to save Shepard. And if you notice, the Prothean technology, which could technically be considered Reaper technology, but I feel like they're looking for any way from ancient technology or ancient medicine, anything, ancient something, import ancient way to save Shepard. Shepard is alive. And my theory of the game itself, I guess I could talk about that here in a second, but my theory for the game itself, I feel like more ties into Shepard being alive, and then we go to the Andromeda system, because I feel like a way for this story to be amazing is that they clash both franchises. If you get to play Ryder, I believe, Ryder, and also Shepard. And if you can connect both stories, because I think both companies are going to make a lot of money off of that, and I think it'll be amazing. But I think the most logical thing to assume is this person is on Mars because they are trying to figure out a way to save Shepard in any way that they possibly can. There's not a lot of we don't know anything. We don't not know anything. That's the good, and that's also kind of the bad. We don't know anything about if Shepard's alive or not. But I think they are. I think Shepard is alive, and this game is either to revive Shepard, or it is going to be revive Shepard and then we go somewhere else, or Shepard's just going to be in stasis. Because the only thing we remember is someone shakes off the N7. And it's Liara. Liara shakes off the N7. Which then some people are probably going to say, it's Liara, it's Liara. I don't think that's an accurate statement. Yes, Liara would be motivated, but I don't think she'd be as motivated as someone like Miranda, which, if we do things right, we've helped Miranda with everything. She understands Spectre status, and I feel like she's trying to turn a new leaf. And she, in turn, is trying to change her ways and change everything. And she's not running from anything. And Shepard has been somebody who's been a complete stranger in N7 who went out of his way to help her and help her move on and help her push to deal with her family trauma, family ties, and everything like that. So I think it's fair to assume that Miranda is more likely to become it than Liara. Liara could become an N7, but why would the Shadow Broker become the N7? And in a military program, that would make any sense. But what would make sense is if Miranda who has tactical training, she's already been a leader. The only thing she's missing is the training. Plus, James is someone who is still alive. And it wouldn't surprise me if, they both start talking. Of course, if James and Ashley are alive, they romance. But what happens if James and Miranda are alive? Maybe they romance. Maybe something happens there. That's my theory on who I think it's Miranda. I think Miranda's in the suit. That's simple. As to Mars, I know I keep bouncing back and forth. I'm having too much fun with this. Eat my butt. With them being on Mars, like I said, it's probably a way to keep Shepard alive. And where else would be a place with so much wind? There's obviously plenty of planets, but the only planet we've gone to with a lot of wind, and the reason we had to leave. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. It's not like I'm basing all of this off of nothing. I'm basing this off of the games that we've all played. They're obviously on Mars. It has to be. I think Mars is the accurate place for this to be on, or the planet where they found the Leviathan. Ooh, okay, I'm not going to talk about that. But the planet where they found the Leviathan, I forgot where that planet's at, because those are two places with a lot of winds, and obviously familiar locations, which I feel like they're going to bank on. Because how cool would it be if we started this next game in Mars, rather than anywhere else? I think that's just a statement. Anyway, that's my theory on it. I know this video is probably a little long. I'm going to cut it up a little bit, post it to the same day. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I like it. That's my theory for it. If you don't like it, I'm really sorry. I'm not making this for anybody but me, because if this is right, I think it'll be awesome. But if it's not, that's okay. Feel free to comment your theories in the bottom, the comment section below. And like I said, I'll post the link for the N7 Day 2023. And happy N7, everybody. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, so yeah.